Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emily, and in today's video I will be sharing how I put this cute 3D egg carrier together. I know that this, when it first came out, it was like on pre-order because one of the dies, the dies I think I'm sharing here on screen, were supposed to be connected. What I did, so I think when you are purchasing this it will be connected, but if they're not, this is my trick of doing it. I just connected it myself using some low-tech adhesive and cutting them out, because these will be the decorative pieces and the piece that will hold our egg inside of our egg carrier. So you will have two of those, you can see, cut, one decorative piece and one holding the carrier together. So I just wanted to point that out, that this will probably not be this way when you are receiving your dies. But since I'm a part of Scrap Diva's design team, I get my dies in like ahead so I can create projects. So mine were like that. So I just wanted to point that out. Here I'm taking the decorative piece and attaching it to a white piece of cardstock for my sides. These are the sides of the egg carrier. And I'm using a collection from Simple Stories called Bunnies Plus Blooms. Very cute collection. It's a 12 by 12 collection kit. It's an Easter themed one, but you can use whatever pattern papers you have in your stash or whatever solid cardstock you have. It's just up to you what you want to use. So here is another piece. It's the bottom of my carrier that I just used, and I didn't run it through with the dies of the hexagons. So this is just the bottom piece. I will use some liquid glue and attach one of my sides. I hope I'm not going too fast. If I am, you can always click the three dots here in the right corner and you can choose whatever speed setting you like. You can actually slow this down or speed it up if you like. You can also adjust the quality of this video and increase it if you like. So I just wanted to point that out. For the carrier itself, I cut 4 of these funny looking pieces, and I have the smaller of the hexagons that I'm just wrapping it around. So I hope this makes sense. It wasn't hard at all. It just was a little bit fibbly, and since I used wet glue and not hot glue, it takes a second to dry. I like this glue from Novo because it dries pretty quickly, even though it's a wet glue. So you can see here the second one, I actually did the wrong side, so I will do it once more here for you so you can see, and I will just have them pressed down inside of that. So it was a little bit tricky. I would say this is the trickiest part, but it wasn't too bad. You can see how nicely that is coming together. I'm just using a bone folder to really press it in place. For the connecting piece here, I'm just using some more glue, holding it together. And then we will lay this on top of our carrier, the piece we will have inside, and then I will just take some glue to the upper part of the flaps. The easiest thing was not to do it like I'm doing here. It was easier to just flip it around. I will share that in a second, and just press it from the down side. It was much more easier than doing it this way. So it took me a while to just realize that. So you can see here I have flipped it, and it was so much easier to do this because now I can just use the weight of the paper and my fingers to press it in place. So I'm highly recommending to do that. Here it is, and I can take my decorative piece and just cover all of those flaps. And I like that it was white in the bottom and the purple cardstock to the sides. Some more liquid glue to the sides here so we can attach this inside of our carrier. So this will go to the bottom of the carrier, and I will just line it up with the first row here. You can see how that is turning out, and to the other side as well. Just pressing it in place with my fingers. Super cute. Just love how this turned out. I think this is such a fun project to put together. For the bow, I used some more pattern papers from this collection. It was a little bit busy, I will admit that. But when I used some foam between the layers, I think it actually turned out so cute. So I will recommend that if you have a busy paper and you want this to stand out, just use some foam between them so it really is making some difference here. I will have some more foam to the middle part there, just to make sure that it's secure. And then I cut this out of gold as well, and I will have it to the middle section. And of course some more foam, because you can't go wrong with foam. I just love foam. So this will be on the top of my carrier, and I will actually have some more foam to the inside of that one as well. So dimension, dimension, dimension. So this will go on the top with some more dimension, I guess. Yeah, I can't get enough of foam squares. I just love them. You can see how cute that is, and I will do the same thing to the other side as well. So you can see how cute that turned out. For the closing mechanism, I will actually decorate this a little bit. I will use some of the new butterflies. Super sweet are these. I cut them out of matching pattern papers, and I did them 2 layers for this project. I will share another video where I created like 3 or 4 pieces of cardstock. So that is really nice. For the closing here, I'm just using some Velcro, one to one side here, pressing it together. And by the way, here you get a good look of how much dimension I used for this project. And as I said, I can't get enough of those foam squares. I think it really makes my project stand out when I'm using a ton of it. So now you can see how easy this is to close and how easy it is to open up. So cute. You can see I decorated my project with some of the butterflies, as well as some ephemera from the same Simple Story collection that I will used. And you can see I also had this old Kinder egg from my kids. It's from their stash actually, but I used it just to show you how cute that would be to have 2 Kinder eggs inside, or some other treats that would be nice for Easter. So thank you so much for stopping by my channel today and getting a look of how you can put this 3D egg carrier together. I hope you got some inspiration, and of course I will have links down below for you for all of the products that I used in my video, and I also have 10% off if you like to use my code. So that is also there for you. Thank you, and I see you soon. Bye!